Hello everybody, my name is Mike and welcome to First Impressions. Today we're going to be talking about Dragon Ball FighterZ. DBFZ is a fighting game. 3-on-3, Marvel vs. Capcom style with Guilty Gear graphical beauty and system setup. And honestly, it's a lot of fun. It is like someone took Marvel, Guilty Gear, and a few other games and then mashed them together and threw a Dragon Ball skin on top. I'm not one for Dragon Ball. I won't lie. I can't get into that series. And it's not that it's bad. It's not that I can't possibly have liked it. It's that it's been ruined on two fronts for me. My brother and Toonami. But that being said, Dragon Ball FighterZ is a really, really good game. The combo system is not that hard to get around. It does have auto combos like that have been starting to get introduced in fighting games, like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite had them. It's an easy way to get into the game without having to master 50-hit combos from the get-go. So if you're new to fighting games or you're not that great at them like me, it's really easy to get into it, and you can just hit some buttons and have some fun. And then, as you play the game and do tutorials, combo challenges, see videos like Maximilian has put up for extending combos, which there's a link in the description below, go check it out. It's really worth your time if you play Dragon Ball and you want to learn to play. And the cast of characters is rather plentiful. You get a huge selection to choose from. So they present rather interesting, unique play styles. Everyone brings something to the table. And every character, well, most characters, like 90% of the cast, have universal combos that if you learn it for one character, you could probably apply that combo to another character in some way, shape, or form. You just gotta tweak the timing on things like specials or maybe certain moves. But people like Yamcha is a completely different kind of monster. And I say monster because Yamcha's actually really good right now. And if anything, he's a character I want to learn to play because he has some different qualities from everybody else, and he presents a challenge. As much as I get salty at games and I get frustrated and angry, challenges are something I enjoy. I don't want to play brain-dead games half the time. It bores me. But I don't want to play a game that's going to bend me over and... Get out of here, Dark Souls! I love you! Anyway, as I was saying, I love games that can present me with a challenge. The game has some things that make it a bit annoying. For instance, arcade mode. As you can see here, arcade mode has presented a nice little just tiered list of you progressing depending on how well you perform. Here's the problem. If you do well on the first two matches, where the AI are pretty much just like... Rapaskin! And then they get blown up. It kind of presents a problem of first match easy mode, first match easy mode, third match get wreck scrub. It can present a problem with the difficulty scaling. If you're not used to that kind of opponent, and you burn through the first two matches, the third match is gonna wreck you. Which I've learned, because I'm still learning the game, still getting better at it, and it's actually nice to see suddenly such a spike in challenge, but at the same time, it's more than I expect. So, you know, I was hoping for a gradual increase, and it just said, nope, turning it all the way to 11. And while it is kind of like, oh, I really got to test myself, it can be a bit of a pain in the ass. But it's something that some people like me just find an inconvenience at first. Eventually, I'll come to appreciate it once I get better at the game. I'll be like, yes, finally, a real challenge! And lobbies. Matchmaking in lobbies is something I have had no luck with whatsoever, let alone getting into a lobby. If you've seen any of the streams I've done with Dragon Ball with me and Dimitri and Chris, we've had no luck with getting into a lobby. Actually, not true. We've had luck getting into lobbies once in a while, and then the lobby boots us out. We are not worthy. just playing the story mode, which I don't know much about Dragon Ball. I really don't. I only know what Chris and Dimitri tell me, and that's about it. That is about it. And with the story mode, there's moments where it's just like, this is actually really, really fun, and then there's other moments where it's like, why am I doing this? Why have you chosen to do this, game? Why must you make me suffer? Because literally every map I've been on so far, I've had to wade through the same battle tutorial fights to get to the real fights, the boss fights. So I don't know if that's just the chapter I'm on or what, but it's kind of annoying. Kind of something I'd like to see gone or turn off if I could. Give me an option. But the story is kind of interesting, and eventually it realized, oh, we're doing the same thing over and over again. Let's just, let's give these guys the ability to know what's going on, or they already know what's going on, just so we can just skip this repeating joke, or this repeating plot point, because it got a little old, a little fast. As interesting as it was, it still got old fast. But the story is original. It's kind of unique. I like it. I still have yet to figure out what's going on, and I'm not going to spoil it, because as much as I like spoilers, and I don't care about people telling me this shit, because I feel that knowing how it happens and seeing how it unfolds are two different things for me, I'm not going to spoil it for other people, because I'm not that guy. The combo challenges are a bit weird, because they all start with you performing the same auto combos for every character, and then moving on to the personalized combos, which I can kind of see why you'd want to do it. It lets you see what each character can do with an auto combo and how their moves present, and how you can probably tweak when you become more experienced and learn how to alter shit. But it's one thing that kind of miffed me. But the game is really, really fun. I've had a lot of fun, just not even playing against people online. Just playing the story mode, practicing, playing against friends. That's it. That's all we've done. We've streamed nothing but me, Dimitri, and Chris beating each other up, and then moving on to story mode, because we've had that much fun with the game. That's it. That is it. It's enjoyable. It doesn't present the same kind of annoyance that some other games have for fighting games, just to try and get through story modes or practice this, practice that. It's fluid. It's easy to get into. And it's really hard to get out of, which is something I enjoy about games. When I get into a game and I don't want to get off of it, I know I found a game I really enjoy, and this is one of them. Anyway, that being said, the game's a lot of fun. There's a huge variety of characters. Each of them does something different, for the most part. There's some with a few similar moves. Yeah, it's been a fun game overall. I've enjoyed my time playing it. I've enjoyed fighting against my friends. I've gotten a little like, why isn't this working? But I haven't gotten like rage-induced salty at my friends for beating me. Because it's too fun. It's too much fun to get mad at. Truly mad at. It's hard to describe this feeling. It's just that feel-good kind of fighting game where you can actually do what you want. And all the characters have a set of universal combos, which means you can pick up any character practically and play them. You don't have to sit here and relearn an entirely new character for the most part. True, when you get into the point where you want to create combos and use the non-universal combos, it's going to get a little difficult and trying, and you gotta push yourself to learn that stuff and learn muscle memory, but it's fun. It's fun. Learning Tien and then moving on to Android 21, I've had fun. Learning both the universal combos that I use with these characters, but trying to create and tweak my own. Mind you, I'm still new at this, so my combos burn a lot of meter, but that's for like fighting game enthusiasts who care about that kind of thing. The only thing you gotta learn is their own unique little bits, and figure out where you're gonna add those into your own combos, and then learn your combos. But it's a really fun game, it's really easy to get into, and the link in the description below to Max's video, that thing helped me like leaps and bounds. So, that being said, Dragon Ball FighterZ, great game, go buy it, play it, love it, learn it. And that's it for this First Impressions. I'll see you guys next time. Stay salty, my friends.
Here comes over here. Here's my target.
How you doing?
Toy with me.
Then I'm just tired.
Not disappoint me.
Let's do it, brother. Oh, come on.